The Nowcasting Lab is a real-time testing environment for forecasting and nowcasting models. Their predictions for GDP are published on our website daily. The main page is generally divided into 3 sections. First, the tab bar where you can choose a country and a target period. Second, an overview of the current forecasts for all countries. Third, the chart below shows the evolution of the nowcast for the selected country. On the main page, you get a quick overview of the latest nowcasts for several countries in the bar chart or on the corresponding map. The countries are colored according to their latest nowcasts. You can select a country by clicking on the map or by selecting it from the drop-down menu. The nowcasts are available for both the current quarter and the next quarter as well, as for several previous quarters. In addition, you can immediately see the latest nowcast and the date of the latest update, also shown as an indication of the trend over the last 7 days for the selected country. For each country, you can see the evolution of the nowcast for each quarter below in the forecast history. So, for example, the first nowcast for Switzerland in the 3rd quarter of 2021 was produced on June the 2nd, predicting GDP growth of around 0.7%. More data was released over time, causing the nowcasts to be revised to 0.2% at the current edge. Actual GDP for Switzerland will only be published in December. Until then, the nowcast is bound to change until the line reaches the edge of the chart. You can also download the forecasts for all countries by clicking the Download button. If you want more information about the nowcast for a chosen country and target period, you can consult the Detail Report. The Detail Report is divided into 3 sections. In the upper section, you can select the model and get key figures. In the middle, you have a detailed view of the forecast history. Below is the long-term history. A detail report can be created for a specific country and a specific target period. In this case, we can see the report for Swiss GDP for the 3rd quarter of 2021. Please note, to switch the country or quarter, go back to the main page and select another country or target period and click again on Detail Report. Below, you can see more information on this specific nowcast, starting with some metadata. The boxes show the latest nowcast, the trend over the last 7 days, the past forecast performance, the lower and upper bounds of the confidence interval, and an upward-downward risk. The boxes on the page contain an information icon which provides more detailed information. Below, you can see the evolution of the forecast over time for the selected country and target period. The time period shown can be adjusted in several ways, either by clicking the zoom buttons, by selecting the date directly, or by sliding the window at the bottom. A specific date can be selected by clicking into the chart. In the lower part of the chart, you can see the impact of new data releases on the forecast for this specific date, aggregated to categories. In this case, new releases of variables in categories International Trade and Business Surveys cause the forecast to be revised downwards. More details of what drove the revision of the forecast can be found in the Data Releases table. All newly released variables of the selected day are shown here. These are colored by category and show the reference period of the new release and the impact of this specific release on the nowcast. More information on the variable can be accessed by clicking on the entry. Information on the release date, the latest value, and the source, as well as a detailed description, can be found there. The displayed forecasts are pulled from the forecasts of different models. The results of these various models can be assessed by selecting them from the drop-down menu at the top of the page. The forecast distribution chart shows a histogram of the individual model forecasts from which the pooled forecast is aggregated. When a different model is selected, not only the forecast distribution, but also the forecast, the impact, and the data releases change as well. For some model types, you can also view the forecast contributions. This enables you to assess which variable categories contribute positively or negatively to the forecast. The data history of Swiss GDP is shown below and includes past and current nowcasts marked as black dots. This chart gives a brief overview of the performance of the forecast in the past. If you would like more information, please refer to the About Nowcasting Lab section at the bottom of the page, where you will find documentation on the models used and their specifications, as well as how you can contribute to the Nowcasting Lab. And if you have any questions or feedback, please do not hesitate to contact us. We look forward to hearing from you.